It's another real shocker for you today. Oh, what the hell has somebody stuck a target on the back of one of my boxes? Look. Right. We'll examine this in a minute, but just as an opening film, watch this BMW. Watch this numpty in a BMW YC21HFK. How? What the? Yeah. We'll examine the whole scene, and I'll put you my way ticket on it. The 11th of the 7th, 2023, and you'll see my way ticket. I was 42 ton, just short of 42 ton. He wouldn't have had no chance. And look, I had to keep up. Look, I had to swerve away from him. And you don't want to be doing that when you're fully freighted, or even clip that. Anyway, we'll come back to that now. So come on, do the approach. I'm at junction 10, M6, junction 10, is it? Yeah, Tamworth turning 9, no 10, junction 10. I'm going straight on. Here we go. M42 and A5 that way. A5, M42 and services here. Right, okay. So here we are, going, minding my own business. Right. Again, I'm in the right lane. A5, M42, services. This is A5, this is A5, and Kingsbury, yeah, that is meant to say, because that's meant to mean Kingsbury. So we've got Kingsbury, M42, A5, and A5 East, A5 East, and M42, okay? So I'm in the right lane here. So we come to the set of lights, right. We've got a truck here. I'm freighted, remember. So we wait for the light to go green. Yeah, okay. Let's wait for the light to go green. And I'm entitled to be where I am. He's entitled to be where he is. Let's have a look at the whole situation. Here we go. Come on, lights, go green. I want you to see everything. I want you to see live and at the scene. So we just got to wait for the lights to go green. Come on. There we are. We're off. Nearly we're off. Nearly? Yeah, we are. We're off. Okay. So let's see where everybody goes. Here we are. Look. So where he's going. So I'm coming across here, look, which I'm fully entitled to. There, A5. This is services. This guy is here. Where this guy came from, I don't know. I only saw him till he was under my window. So A5, yeah. M42 North, yeah, and A5. Okay. Now I don't like going there because you've got somebody here you can't control. This is blindside. So I'm fully entitled to be in this lane. It's marked. And if you're in that lane, you should be going A5 East. Okay, so here we go. Lights are green, yeah, okay. We're going to do click at a time. Let's see his nose come up the side of me. Look, I had an instinct. I wasn't sure, but I had an instinct. And here he is, look, there's his bonnet. You ready? Where the hell is the front of my truck? Look. I don't know how the hell he didn't miss me. Look at that. Look. He came from a lane that he shouldn't have been in. That was the A5 lane that he's cut across there. Why risk your life? There's no, there's risk. 42 tons. I'm going to, right after I finish this bit, and can you see how hold on. Let's have a look at that. I flinch away from him. Watch. What do? Do I flinch? Here he comes. There. Oh, look. I'm flinching. I'm now heading the wrong way, fully freighted. And now I had to correct it. You know, just why risk your life? 21 plate, lovely, lots of money car, and a hell of a lot of money trucks. These trucks now are running at £160,000. Yeah, without the trailer and without the load. Wow, unbelievable. Let me just put this on the. The box I want is on its way, so let's try another angle and see what that sees. That should be exciting. You wouldn't want to be under there, would you? stop up here for some reason.
Very good morning to you.
See what we can see.
About 20 minutes left of the morning, and then we're into Tuesday afternoon. And I tell you what, you have got a treat to kick off your Tuesday afternoon with us here on BBC Radio WM today, because we have three members of one of the greatest
Accident,
casts
possibly?
that is around and about in the UK at the moment. It is a smash hit
Last few
musical.
bits and pieces
It's
of
at Birmingham Hippodrome
a
this
bump,
week.
I would
It's The
guess.
Lion King, and it is of course
Yeah.
in the hearts of so many people. The music
Wow.
from that film. that
Oh,
Disney
there's going to
film
be
and
miles and
music
miles of this now.
production, which has been ongoing. I think it's 20 years. I
You
can't
can always tell it's been a while when the people are out of the cars, but it's raining, so they're not out of the car very much. I'm glad I'm going the other way, but I'm eventually going to have to come this way, but they're pretty good at clearing it, and at least we know now it's going to come to an end. Wow, there's miles and miles of it. That's the thing about this A38, you know. If it's a good fast road and not a lot happens, but when it does happen, you are trapped. There's no way around it. There's nothing you can do about it. If they shut the A38, you're stuck on it. Yeah, there's very little alternative if you're coming down north or south, really. The A38 is that sort of a road, and there's still miles and miles and miles of traffic to go. Wow. Thought so. My box is sitting up there. That's one hell of a height to fetch it from. Here we go. Connect it. Wobble, wobble. Bring it down quick. It's a hell of a height to get it from. So I put this here really just to tell you this is my bread and butter work. My bread and butter work is recycling, whether it be metal recycling or waste paper or cardboard. Recycling is a lot of containers. You wouldn't believe how many containers gets filled by with the stuff that we export, we send to other countries, is phenomenal. Yeah. So there's nothing ever much. It was a lovely place to come out to. I'm going to make another film. I'm going to show you the route in. I'm a city boy. I run around the city, up and down the motorway a bit, but I had a bit of a stretch my legs, and we came to this recycling place in the Peak District, up in the sticks. I mean, the views were really nice. Views are nice, but that's why you don't see much of what I do, really, because generally speaking, it's recycling of one sort or another in these boxes. recycling is a lot of containers. A surprising amount of containers are full of recycling. Yeah. So I'm out in the sticks. Give you a few of the roads going up there. I don't think I brought you this way before. This is Ashbourne in the Peak District, Derbyshire. This is Ashbourne. So let's take a little trot around the outskirts of Ashbourne. Lovely, lovely houses. Not so good for Arctics, and as you'll see, you know, you put stuff in the dustbin and you don't realise businesses put stuff in all your cardboard boxes, all your bin out your rubbish, all that sort of stuff has to go to a recycling centre, and until you begin to think about it as just a country, as a Great Britain, or wherever you're living, whatever town you're living in, start thinking about Dustbin Day and how much materials as a town, as a village, as a county, as a country are we producing. Wow, masses and masses, and it's a bit like the electric switch. You turn the switch, you don't realise what's behind it. You turn a tap on and you want water, but you don't realise the industry that's behind it. And this industry, as all industries, is massive. Absolutely, the recycling industry is enormous, because every household is a customer. Yeah, once you begin to think about it, once it starts messing with your head and you think, you've bought something in a cardboard box and you put that cardboard box in the bin, what happens to that cardboard box? What happens to that packaging, you know? So here we are, squeezing our way through. I'll just point you out a few funny things. Now the village centre is ahead. This is like some road. The old road used to go in through there, but as they do, you know, they mess with the roads and change them around, and it'll this way for now, and then some council will come along and swap it all over again. So anyway, so you don't fall asleep, let me just show you a few funny things that I saw. Yeah, let's turn right at these lights and squeeze halfway along here. There was something quite funny here. Let's see if you saw it. Let's see if you saw it. Where was it now? It was the other side of these lights. We're still on green. Lovely. And just roll through the junction. Yeah. Here we are. Was it up here? Where was it? We'll see in a minute. It's quite tight. You've got to watch your mirrors. You've got to know your vehicle to within not even an inch, half an inch. I'd say. Here we are. Keep your eyes on the left. Keep your eyes on the left. Is it here now? Yeah, here. We were waiting here. Keep your eyes on the left. Yeah, we're all right. Yeah, keep rolling through. Yeah, you can see now. Can you see up here? Watch these dogs here, balancing on the wall, wanting a bit of attention. Look. I thought that was quite... they're not jumping off, are they? And you don't want them to fall. So I'm watching the road at the same time I'm watching the dogs. The dogs were here wanting to be first, look. They were very well balanced. They find a way, don't they? They find a way. They find a way to get a fuss. Yeah. Out in the sticks, this gives you some sort of an idea of the sort of the countryside we were going through, but fully freighted. The roads can be quite narrow. You don't want to get your wheel off the road. You daren't touch that grass. That grass will suck you in. So here we are. We've got rolling now. We've got going. Let's see a bit more. How their weight affects you. There's a hill ahead of us. Can you see this hill that's ahead of us? So it's flat to the mat to get to the bottom of the hill, and watch the weight suck the momentum out. So here we are. Look, we're about flat out to the bottom of the hill. Let's get going up the hill. Weight, you don't realize what weight is. This weight, now we're going uphill, and the weight is just killing you. You got your foot down, you've got it on full revs trying to get it up the hill. Come on, don't slow down. Come on. They put this dual carriageway in the right spot. Come on, we're nearly at the top of the hill, and all your speed is getting scrubbed off. Weight is look nearly to a walking pace at the top of this hill. To think we'll flat out at the bottom. Weight, it's, fully freighted. Well, 42 ton. It's, the modern vehicles handle it really well. Nevertheless, it's still trying to explain to you the weight, what it's like moving around in this particular case at 42 ton. These sections ain't too bad, but you've just got to control your weight on the corners. Don't let it run away with you. Just, stay within your lines. Yeah, don't put a wheel wrong. Yeah, no. He's coming towards me, I'm coming towards him. He's over one side of it, I'm over one side of it. Enough not to touch the grass. Don't go near this grass, because this grass will just suck you in and you'll be off the road. Yeah. I don't know if you can notice, but can you see how the truck is moving around? The weight is moving, the trailer is moving the truck around. You're keeping it in control, you're making progress. Even though there's a big line of traffic behind, they can't pass me, they're behind me. So you just gotta, keep moving, stay within your lines. Every time the thing hits the bump, the thing moves, and the weight is behind you. And here we go, look, trucks are coming. You just got to tuck over, just miss the mirrors, just miss the mirrors. Both of us were filling the road, and you see it bobbing up and down, the weight. It's like a wild animal behind you when it moves around on these. And of course, you don't want to, we try and keep away from a big pothole. You don't want to go clatter over a pothole. And just keep control of your speed going around the corners. But at the same time, you've got to keep your speed up, haven't you? Yeah. So I'll just show you this one. So the slow sign tells you to slow. This is why it's a different way of reading the roads. You've got to use the roads. You've got to look ahead. You've got to use your road markings. The road markings are there for a reason. The road markings are there to help you. All these things you ignore in a car because you've got no reason. It don't help you. It doesn't bother you in a car. But you see now, the road narrows and there's a bend. Okay. So the road's getting narrower. I'm sort of riding on the white line. While there's nobody coming, I'm sitting on the white line. So here we go. This is the narrow bit. So it gets a bit narrower. Keep out the potholes. Right, just tuck over now. Let these pass nicely. There you are. Watch your tail. Watch your trailer. Keep an eye on your trailer. Keep your trailer your side of the white lines. And lo and behold, it's always when a truck comes by in the narrowest of places. So you just squeeze by. and wait for the bang sometimes. Yeah. So you just you've got to get in these places and got to get out with no damage. It's a bit of a it's quite enjoyable to know that you've got in, you've got your load, and you've got out, and at the same time you haven't held anybody up. So you do get a certain amount of satisfaction. It is nice being able to get to a tight little place, get in and get out with no damage. Good boy. Bring it back shiny side up. That's all you have to do, is go collect shit and deliver shit and bring it back shiny side up. That's all you have to do. Here we are, another must pass the truck. I mean, in the old days there used to be a copper behind every bush almost, and sometimes you'd think that just this is a beginning of a nasty habit that might kill him. Look, this let's go back slightly, let's come back a smidge now. Yeah, let's come back. See, this is the straight on lane, this is the turn right lane, clearly marked. But this is how bad drivers begin. They start small and they just, I've got away with that, I do a bit more, I get away with that. It's like a nasty habit. You take one pill, you end up being a drug addict. You take one cigarette, you end up being a smoker. You do one little thing like this and not get caught. The old days there'd be a copper in a bushes and pull him over. But that is the beginning of a nasty habit, a nasty frame of mind that will one day get him killed, because he'll get worse and worse and worse. He'll get addicted to doing things like that, more and more and more, and then one day he'll do it once too often and he'll die. Simple as. And here we are again. Look, it's clear, there's nothing coming. That van must have come from miles from behind. He must have been coming at a great rate of knots. So we've come out the junction, the road is clear, it's early morning, there's not many people about. It's just the thought, just another bad habit that will lead to a major accident and a loss of life. Just look. You're watching. Are you ready? Here we go. Oh, look. In and of itself, it's wrong, but it's just, that's a bad habit that's going to grow and grow and grow and kill him. That, you shouldn't do it. If you don't do the little things, the big things won't happen. That's the top and bottom of it. Just don't do the little, what should we call them? The little misdemeanors. Just, I know it's tempting and I know it's early morning, but if you do this, what else do you do? And what will that lead to? It's a bit like drug taking. A drug addict that kills himself started with one smoke, one pill, one dose of drugs, didn't he? And this is that's his mental attitude beginning to go. That's one day there's a killer, a potential killer. Yeah, just a habit you really don't want to get into, because it'll kill you. This is one of those, it's a one-way system around the building, around the factory. So let's go and take a little wandering around the perimeter of the building. Old pallets and all that up there, a bit tight. You have to be careful. Just take your time. Keep going round. That's it. Now, there's a nasty. In a minute. Keep going round there. Watch your gap. Don't forget. Look at that. He'll have you. That bollard would have you if you're not concentrating. You know, keep going. There we are. Make your way around. Plenty of protection, plenty of building protection in this place. So you know how tight it is, and you know how there's been incidents, because otherwise the protection wouldn't be there. So this can get you at any time. Every little corner, every little entrance had a concrete. And keep an eye on this corner here, look. We've got to go really wide because it's a narrow little entrance. Because remember, you got your trailer, haven't you? You're dragging a 40-foot container behind you. So let's go nice and wide. Yeah. And let's not go anywhere near that concrete block and keep our tail away, because you can see, if we go back a little bit, you can see trucks have already rubbed the tires up against it and damaged themselves by just not being. You're in this place, take the space that's given to you, because just a little bit of I wasn't quite watching, just a little bit of lack of concentration, and places like this will have you. Yeah, will wreck your truck. And again, it's all part and parcel of just bringing it back shiny side up. Go out, do your work, take your time, bring it back, not a scratch on it. Then you've got a job for tomorrow then, haven't you? Yeah, so just go off and do your thing and bring it back shiny side up. And then you've got a job for tomorrow. A little bit of a conundrum. Had she been up there was a woman driver backing out, look. Oh, what a nasty place to have to back out of. And there is a path up there. I don't know what I don't know where she'd been, or she turned in the wrong turning, or quite possibly they told her to go up there and do a delivery, but look at her coming out here blindside. That was a tough one to do, and this bloke that's helping her had nothing to do with he just carried on walking, except the bloke happened to help her. But what a nasty place to have to come out of. Was that another truck doing a shit delivery to a shit place, or maybe she made a mistake? I don't know. You could get a truck up the side there. That was a bit of a puzzle. Watch out, flash, flash. Yeah, flash, flash. Woohoo! But what a nasty place to have to come out of. And with no help. Before I leave you, let's have one more look at this. And I do this to save your stupid arse lives, because you might as well be trying to commit suicide. I would kill you. You know, you could easily be killed, crushed, you know, clipped there, hit there. If you haven't got your seatbelt on, or the weight of the truck, just the pure momentum of the truck would come and kill you. Why, oh why, oh why are you silly asses risking your life doing such things? Just don't do it. Just don't do it.